our buddies. Well, sadly, the great Don Everly has passed away, and in tribute, I thought we'd do Wake Up Little Susie. Okay, so we'll start with his brother Phil's part, which is in standard tuning, okay, with the key of D, and I'm starting with just a D chord, over which Don will play the riff, which we'll come to later, and then we'll come to D twice, and then we're into verse 1, and I'm just playing that D again. And I'm playing an F, G, F, with a little back to D. So, and again, so we've got a D, F, G, and F in that first verse, and then we go into a G when we're both sound asleep. Okay, so we've got sound asleep. So we've got G, D, G. Okay, so play that twice. G, D, G. We're both sound asleep. The G, D, G, D, G, D, G. Okay, so just all between those two chords. Okay, and then we're going to an A. G, and we're stopping on that A. Okay, so chords so far we've used a D, we've got an F and a G as bar chords, and we're just using a D, and we've got a G and an A, all nice and straightforward. Okay, and then we're going after that stop. We're going to a section with what we want to tell your mama. What you want. So then I'm playing A, E7, A, E7, A, E7, A. Ooh la la, stops on an A, just stop on that A. Okay, and then we've got Wake Up Little Susie, which is over Wake Up Little Susie. So for that section, I'm just going D, A7, D, A7. Okay, and then we've got a kind of bridge section, which we're going to D. To a D7, then to G, back to the kind of chorus section of A and G, and stopping on that A again. Okay, so you've got that middle section, D, a D7 leading to a G. Okay, and then after that G, just okay, and then we're back into basically the intro again. So you could just play the D there, or when I played it the second time, I just added those chords in, D, F, and G again, and then we're back into a repeat. So it's just the verse again. Susie, wake up, wake up, Susie, wake up. Then dream sound asleep. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, and then G. This time you don't play a stop, you just continue with A. Just continue with the A. Before we did a little stop there. Continuing just with the A, and then we're back into the E, A and E7 section. A, E7, A, stop on the A, and then now wake Then finally going into the outro, again it's a D, A7, wake up little Susie, A7, and then so we just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and at the end that's what we're doing. We've got about a D, then we just go D, F, G, D, F, and that's where the track fades out, going round on those 3 chords. The second guitar part is played by the late, great and highly influential Don Everly, okay, and it's played with an open G tuning. So the open strings would be D, G, D, G, B and D. But I've got a capo on the 7th fret so I can get an open D chord. So that would be A, D, F sharp, A. Okay, so it's always worth retuning, putting the capo on and then tuning up again just to get it right, because the capo just change it a bit. Alright, so I'm starting with... Okay, that's a great riff, okay, such a classic. So I'm just using the open strings. I'm not really playing the bottom string, so a lot of the time I'm just resting my thumb on it so I don't make it sound. Okay, so I've got... I'm playing this all with downstrokes. And I'm going to an F, back to the open strings. So, then again. So. Okay, and then in the verse, I'm just playing the same open chords. And the same 2 chords, F and G and F, just a slightly different rhythm. Okay, and then we've got the next section when we're both sound asleep. Okay, so it's we're both been sound asleep. So here I'm playing a G to a D to a G. I've got 2 options here. Okay, my G is on 12 there. Again, just barring across the top 5 strings. Not really getting that bottom string. I could just play open strings. But here I was playing, okay, 12, 11, 10 and 12. So I've got a D chord, okay, so I could have open there. And I just kind of like playing it that way. It's a little bit brighter and a little more separation from the other guitar part. So I just kind of like those higher notes. So just go G, D, G. G, D, G. G, D, G, D, G, D, G. Okay, so just those 2 chords, and then we're going to an A. So I'm shifting that bar up by 2 more frets. Back to G. Stop on the A. Okay, and then you've got the What Do You Gonna Tell Your Mama section, which is basically A and E. What you gonna tell you? So you've got A, E. So I'm playing that 2 frets above the capo. Okay, again, just top 5 strings. So what you gotta tell your mama? What you gotta tell your pa? What you gotta tell your friends when they say stop on that, ooh la la. And then you've got another chorus. Wake up little Susie. This time the chorus is D and A. Susie, wake up little Susie. Okay, and then we've got D. Wake up little Susie. D and A. Okay, and then we've got a kind of middle section, and when I told your mama that we'd be in Brazil, when I told you we'd be home by 10. So before it goes to the next chord, it just goes from that D chord, or just here, and I'm just playing now 12, 11, 10, 10. It's get a D7. Okay, then it goes to the G chord. There we go. A. And then Susie. Stop. We gotta go home. Okay, and then our little intro again. Not quite played with the same. So. Okay, but still the same chords. Okay, back to the intro, and then we're back into basically a new verse, just like before, and then all the same. What you gonna tell you? And that A and D, and then the outro. Okay, so we've just got at the end. Wake up, little. So we're going from a D A D A D. So, wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. So just at the end, I'm just going round on that D, F, G as it fades out. Okay, great stuff. And next we'll take a look at a few of those lead parts. There's a few little lead licks on the track. I'm playing on the A to G section. Just A, slide to C sharp, A, 5, 9, 7 on E and D, and then just moving that G, B, G. So that's just 3, 7, 5 on the same strings, and then I think that's what, just an A to a C sharp, E, A. 5, 9 on E, 7, 7, A and D, back to 5 on E. Okay, and then we've got a couple of little licks on the. Okay, so then I'm just playing E, and then E flat, D, C. So blues scale lick basically. So 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 8, 7, 5. Sorry. 7 on the B, G and D strings. And the second time I played pretty much the same again, but this time I'm just doing a little sweep first to get to that E. I'm playing 7, 6, just an A major, 7, 6, 5. Okay, just so not sustaining it, just quickly raking across the strings and then releasing the pressure. The same. Okay, so just. And then on the D to D7 section, just coming into that, I've got. So I've just played a little lead in of B to A, 9 to 7, then root 5th, D to A, 7, so 5, 7, 5, 7 on A and D. Going to that 7th chord, D, F sharp, A, hit the 7th note, C. So 5, 9, 7, 10 on A and D. Then I'm just playing over, just like we played before, just a G to a B, to a D this time, 3, 5, 7, 5 on E and A. Adding a little G last time on the D string on 5, and then like before the Wake Up Little Susie part, just A, G, A. Okay, and that's your little lead sections. Great tune, and what a great player Don Everly was. So thanks for watching, buddies.